I have a friend who I met years ago during the Occupy movement. Unlike me, he went on to find a career. He then moved to another redder state. He's a white Christian conservative guy, but he's not very active on social media. He recently found out that a local cafe has been hosting drag shows, those family-friendly kind. He then decided to give them hell on their Facebook page. Yes, he did call them the P word. Pedos. He exchanged words online with whoever ran their page and was then blocked. Shortly later, he got a knock on the door. The cafe served him with a cease and desist order. They now want him to do a couple things. One, offer a public apology, naturally, and then two, pay either a multi-thousand-dollar amount directly to the cafe or a smaller amount of a couple thousand to some LGBT organization. My friend came to me with his dilemma. I asked him if he actually saw adults taking their clothes off for an audience of kids. He replied that 2 years ago, his mom had walked into the place right in the middle of a drag show, where she indeed did witness these things, apparently with jokes about sucking popsicles. But he had no video evidence to prove this. He's obviously in a serious pickle. He's already met with his state representatives, who recommended a lawyer. Today, he met with that lawyer, who suggested that he eat his pride, pay the smaller amount, and write the apology. Calling someone a pedophile without solid evidence is, it seems, a clear-cut case of slander. My friend has a nice life, a girlfriend and a house. He doesn't want to lose that. The lawyer said that it would be $30,000 to $40,000 just to take the case, and if he loses, he'll still likely have to pay that larger amount, plus make the apology. On top of that, there's a gag order. Do not discuss. I originally told him that if he did have evidence of adults stripping in front of kids, the pedo allegation might stand in court. Absent that, it would be tough. Although I'm not a lawyer, it's still legal for grown men to wear dresses and dance for kids. Until he decides what he wants to do, he is not beholden to any cease and desist orders. Maybe he should go find some media outlets. Maybe the whole thing is one big misunderstanding, and so media exposure can allow for a conversation. Certainly there has to be more people who have received these legal notices. Apparently there was also a protest outside the place. If they haven't allowed strippers around kids, then perhaps an apology can be made. I wouldn't allow my kid around any grown man wearing a dress, if only because of the current atmosphere. Aside from that, I'm not sure what he should do. He probably would like some feedback, and any thoughtful recommendations would certainly help ease his troubled mind.